Caden Leuschen, I play Ezekial Cheever.
And Cody Casey, I play Judge Hathrone.
Yes, I'm so excited to have you guys here.
Excited to be here.
Whoa. The first things first, tell us a little bit about your characters.
Ezekial Cheever, in real life, he was the son of a college professor, like a founder of the college, and he was at first a tailor where he had his wife and 8 children, and then he was promoted to being a member of the church, like a lower level, and then eventually clerk of the court, and he would write down everything that happened during the witch trials.
He's the reason we have the script. Judge Hathrone is one of the judges that actually oversaw the witch trials themselves. In the show, best described as a little bit of a only ever interjecting when nobody really wants to hear what he has to say. But in real life, he was a not so respected judge of the court who wasn't necessarily the most helpful in ending the witch trials, but he was really good at making sure everyone was really scared while they were happening.
If your characters existed today, like who would they be? What kind of lives would they live?
Ezekial Cheever would be a conspiracy theorist, and he would be living in poverty, you know, caring for a wife and 8 children on a clerk's salary. He'd probably be thinking everything was part of a system or evil and not have many friends.
No friends for Ezekiel.
Yeah. See, it's funny you ask that because I do believe Judge Hathrone does currently exist. His name is Ben Shapiro. I think Judge Hathrone is emblematic of the individuals with just really loud voices who attach themselves to political causes just for the sake of kind of elevating themselves. So yeah, think anyone on any side of the political spectrum who's just a bit too loud and just a bit too annoying.
I would say that these characters definitely do exist today.
Yeah.
It's on some spectrum of the political society. And what is your favorite part of the rehearsal process has been so far?
I've really loved meeting everyone. This is my first production with DVC, and everyone is so talented and it's really intimidating, so I get to ask people questions about how to improve, and I just feel very motivated to become better. Like even now, like every single day I'm like, oh, I can improve on this area.
I'd say a lot of the same. It's just been because this is also my first, like, I've teched a DVC show before, but this is my first time actually acting in one, and the experience is very different. But I have just loved how close I feel to everyone else in the cast. I feel like there's not a single person there I wouldn't consider at least an acquaintance. And it's been really nice to feel like I'm just a part of something much bigger than myself, and something that hangs a lot more people than I ever will.
I agree with that. We have such a lovely cast.
Yeah.
And I also wanted to know, what is something that the audience might know about your characters immediately? At first glance.
That Ezekial Cheever is a very loud character that doesn't really know when to stop. He just keeps going and doesn't shut up.
Yeah, the first thing you'll see about Hathrone right off the gate, he's an he spends his entire opening moment, no spoilers, berating someone. And I think it's the best characterization for him because it just shows you everything you need to know. This guy is just you shouldn't listen to him.
Some mean men.
Yep.
If our cast were to have a witch trial of their own, who do you think in our cast would be the first to be accused?
Isn't it obvious? It's Sahil.
Yeah.
Sahil?
Yeah.
It would be no one else. It would be Sahil.
You both think it's Sahil?
No, I'm positive I've seen him do witchcraft like during the rehearsal process, so I gotta say Sahil.
Yes.
You know what?
No, Sahil.
I see it too. All right. And then, what is your favorite line in the show?
I think it'd be the cows, sir. There be so many cows wandering the high roads. Now their masters are in the jail, and much disagreement who they will belong to now. I know Mr. Paris be arguing with farmers all yesterday.
Riot! Why, at every execution I have seen naught but high satisfaction in the town.
Thank you both so much for joining us. My name is Kiana Molina, and the Crucible opens from March 7th through the 23rd, and you can get your tickets at
dvcdrama.net.